I'm not seeing any Disney princess. Oh wait, is it cropped out? You guys have got to see this.
New lore just dropped. Yo, guys, check that out. Alan. We got Alan, the newest Disney princess, unlocked. Cinderella. I'm on my Alan. Oh wait, where's my Charlie? I got Charlie. One of my friends got me this ghetto. No, they went on Facebook Marketplace and bought this. They saw on Facebook Marketplace someone was selling this ghetto smiling friends
plushie.
And
Weird.
They drove like an hour to get it for me.
That's insane.
Have you guys ever read Sakamoto Days? I've read a lot of Sakamoto Days during my I'm actually making a video, guys, about all the things I read during my concussion. I do talk about Sakamoto Days.
Go subscribe to Jackie's Boy channel on YouTube.
It'll be out in like a week or two. I just have to edit the video.
There's weekly videos on Jackie's Boy YouTube.
Weekly, yes. You can read during concussion at some points, yeah.
That's like I think the first real thing that you were able to do was read books.
It took even a while to get there.
Studious, assful. That's what someone wanted to comment.
I'm pretty studious, yeah. I spent a lot of money on the manga.
Yeah, you're very studious, grinding through volume after volume of Yotsuba.
I read like 4 books. That's pretty good.
I've been on my book shit, bro. I actually have been on my book shit.
What have you been reading?
Well, I read all of A Christmas Carol.
You're catching up on Christmas since you never grew up with it?
Yeah, I'm catching up. And now I'm reading Kafka's The Trial.
Is that good?
It's pretty good. It's really surreal and weird. Very much like the kind of thing that I like. It's just like a dude like randomly, he works at like a bank, and then 2 guys show up at his house and say they're police officers, but they don't look like police officers, and they're like, yeah, you're under arrest. And he's like, what the fuck?
What the Sigma?
But then they're like, but we're just keeping an eye on you. We just want to let you know that you're under arrest. And then they leave.
Valorant gifted a sub?
Valorant? Wow.
The game?
Thanks, Valorant the game. Really appreciate that.
Thanks, Lily, from the 5 subs. Valorant the game? That's so
actually
cool.
You know what? F you, Valorant the game. Take your sub back. I don't want it. I don't want money from Valorant.
Why? I'll take all the money from Valorant. I don't care. What's wrong with Valorant? Just because it's like you can't get a date? You try and flirt on Valorant Core and no one reciprocates? Is that why? Core tried e-dating and he failed?
Well, let's not say that I failed. It's just like I didn't try hard enough.
You got rejected. Let's just say that. You got rejected on Valorant e-dating.
I didn't get rejected. It was just like my invitation was postponed.
It was postponed. Oh, okay, so it's still open. So you're going to reschedule your e-date.
No, I've never played Valorant. But I have a confession to make. I've started playing League of Legends. I didn't anticipate it would hit him so hard.
Bro,
I really didn't think.
Come on, really?
I didn't think it would have such a.
Why are you playing League?
Because I want to game.
At least play Valorant.
But Valorant sucks. I don't like stupid,
Valorant
boring shooter games.
But you want to play boring time waster game?
That's every game. Every game's a time waster game.
But League of Legends, from what I've heard from all the people that play it, only brings anger and disgust into your life and arguments. That's what League of Legends is the spawn of. And also, I listened to The Yard, and they're started playing League of Legends. That's all they talk about. So they just stopped listening to The Yard because they just talk about League of Legends. People are playing League of Legends again, and I don't know why. Also, I'm just kind of annoyed about it just because I don't get the game. I don't like it. So
see, that's like partially. So the reason I started is because I had a lot of time on the holidays, so I was bored. And I was like, well, I want a game. And so I reinstalled Dota 2, and I played 1 game of Dota 2, and I was like, wow, they've updated so many things, I barely even know what the game is anymore. Because for context, I have 3,000 hours in Dota 2. I played it probably about I played it probably like 4 hours every single day when I was in high school. Like I like clocked in, like it was my daily job. I watched all the tournaments, I watched streams, like I was really big fan of Dota. So I had the itch to play a MOBA. I was talking in call with our friend Smug, and he convinced me to download it because we were playing.
Are you kidding me?
We were playing a game and we were like talking. I was like, man, I just have the itch to play a MOBA. He was like, no, you should. I've been playing League recently, and I've thought about playing League, and he convinced me to download it, and then I played it. I was like, it kind of scratches the itch. I'm tired of being the pretentious one,
Are you tired of being the pretentious one?
For what
doubt
For
it.
once,
I've known you for so long. You're tired of being.
For once in my life, I'd like to be a part of something that's popular.
Why League? Why does it have to be
Because
League?
it's either because I don't want to play Genshin. I don't want to play Hoyoverse bullshit gacha games.
I didn't.
I don't want to play Valorant e-dating shitty shit.
They all suck.
I don't want to play fucking ugly ass Fortnite bullshit 12-year-old game. So
Wrong.
my only option left, and I've already exhausted my ability to play Minecraft. So the only game left in the genre of culturally relevant things is League of Legends. There's really nothing left.
Well, you could have played Marvel Rivals.
Ugh.
I think that's too much for your brain. The main reason I'm angry is that, like, you know, you could be playing video games that I play, but, you know.
Like Marvel Rivals, is that the game that you play?
I played it a little bit.
I mean, I have Fortnite. I've played Fortnite.
Yeah, but like if we played
times.
Fortnite together, you would just complain because you don't like it. There's so much to do in life that it's like, why the would I spend more than an hour playing a fucking game in a day when I can do so many other things?
That's true.
But I just think I don't value video games as an artistic medium as much as like I feel like people would say the same about how much like TV or movies that I watch. So it's, you know, it's kind of just whatever you kind of view in that way.
Definitely agree. Mostly just because I feel like so much of video games is based around the fact that they consume time. And I mean, that's what so many people judge video games based on how much time they consume. And I'm like, I barely have enough time to do everything I want to do.
Saying.
I'm trying to like min-max the time. Now I like having like, that's why I like Tetris or something, because I want to be able to unplug sometimes. Like I can't always be on. But it's like, I don't like consuming like passive entertainment either. Like I'll watch YouTube videos, but like I'll get to a period where I'm like, I gotta stop watching YouTube because I'm wasting my time. I'm not gonna remember this like 2-hour-long sitcom analysis video ever in my life. Why did I watch this? This didn't improve my existence in any way.
I definitely prefer games where like you don't have to, and like you're not stuck in a time investment. That's I feel like why I like playing Stardew Valley and unplugging for maybe like half an hour or like an hour.
Yeah, where you can just like be like, okay, I'm gonna hop off. Like there's
I play like one day. I play like one day of the game. It's like 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, that's enough. Like I can unwind for a little bit. Whereas I'll jump into an RPG. Like I loved playing Persona 5 when I played it. But like the idea of doing that now is impossible. Like it's just
too long.
I can't make time. Obviously I could make time for it, but it would sacrifice so much of like what I like about my life.
A 10 out of 10 game takes maybe like 70 hours of your life. A 10 out of 10 movie takes like 2, and I'm gonna remember both the same amount. Like, I will appreciate the game. Like, I love Portal 2. I think about it all the time, or Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
And I'll definitely play Silk Song when it comes out. But, like, for the most part, like, that and my favorite movie ever, you know, they occupy the same amount of space in my brain. And one took way, way longer. Not that that's the only metric. I think the best thing in terms of games is the social element. That's why I like having, like, League or something like that. Because it's just something to do with your friends. And it's a way to spend more time with your friends, especially like a lot of my friends just play games all the time. I'm not a big gamer, but I feel like most of the people in our friend group play a lot of video games. It just makes it easier to hang out with people.
I'm not a social guy. I don't like multiplayer games. I play a game for story. I'm weird, I guess.
I mean, there's a lot of single player games. In fact, I'd say there's like a lot more single player games than there are multiplayer games in the grand scheme of things.
Why is Arcane so good and League so ass? Honestly, I think League's better than Arcane.
I agree.
And I hate League too.
I would much rather play one game of League than watch one episode of Arcane.
That you're among the Arcane haters, and I know I heard, you know, season 2 gets gay though. Like there's some gay in that season, so maybe it could have got good, but I don't know. Arcane, that's my hottest take. I was like, oh my god.
I wouldn't recommend anyone get into League because it's a lot to learn, but because I've played Dota and they're both based on the same game, Dota 2 and League are both based on Dota, it's like pretty much the same. So it's like I'm actually like, oh thank god I can use all this bullshit information I have in my head that I've had back there for like years.
Yeah, so you don't have to like sit down. Yeah, because my ass, like I saw League and I'm like, this is no. I just refuse to learn this. Like it,
because like I know how to do like lane control and CS and like pushing and where to ward. What a lot of the characters are, because a lot of them are pretty similar.
Jack, have you watched Daima? Dragon Ball Daima? Oh yeah, that shit was terrible.
I loved it.
You love Dragon Ball Daima? It's so good.
Yeah, I thought I was thinking about getting into Dragon Ball, so I decided to start with Dragon Ball Daima.
Daima is so good, where they have exposition for like the entire first episode. It was so good.
It was good for me. It caught me up.
They catch you up on like the Boo saga. Like it's such an annoying. Oh god, I hate that. Was such a bad. I watched the first 2 episodes. Such a boring story. Like I don't know. I liked seeing them as little babies, but also at the same time, like the antagonists of this fucking arc were so frustratingly annoying that it just like I could not get into it. Like I feel like Dragon Ball, like so much of why Dragon Ball's fun is their villains are fun and like they all have like fun personalities. But this guy's like this weird, annoying little demon guy, and he just has the most annoying voice ever. I could not get into it.
Damn. I've read a couple volumes of Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball, because it was in the library when I was a kid, and I was reading it. I was like, what the f***? They got his whole ding-a-ling out.
They got his out. He's slapping her pussy and shit.
But this shit's pretty good though, but I think they only had the first couple volumes or something.
No, Dragon Ball's peak. It's good, but I'm just sad that it's the last thing Toriyama worked on, to be honest. Maybe it like gets better as it goes on, but like it very much reeks of like why Dragon Ball Super is so boring.